Hey, this is Xerox Prime. Welcome to the Atomic Playground. I am I'm homesick from work today. I got a sinus migraine trying to crawl its way out of my head. I was sick yesterday when I came home from work. After work, I stopped at the Walmart and they had these guys on the pegs. So I was like, I kind of wanted to check them out, even though I swore I would never buy this line again. I do have the Bumblebee and Cliff Jumper from this line, and I kind of like them. So, but I'm hoping at least these better than the original War for Cybertron Sideswipe from like 2010, 2011, somewhere in there. I'll get to my issues with this line at the end of the video. Anyway, so here they are in their boxes, all looking... all open window and stuff. Doesn't look like he's been molested at all. I think they just put him out, maybe just put him out or something. I know it was a Monday, but I didn't see them on Friday. So when I was at Walmart, that same Walmart, so I don't know. Who knows the work habits of a Walmart employee. All I know is every time I go into the restroom at Walmart, there's 3 or 4 dudes standing in the restroom not doing anything. So take that for what that is. All right, so let me get these open and mess around with them, and I will come back and yeah, I'll try to dig up my other Sideswipe and a couple other figures, just kind of whatever. Okay, so see you in a bit. Well, okay, I'm back. I got these guys in vehicle mode, or alt mode, however you want to say it. They both roll. This one only rolls due to a mistransformation. These feet peg in, but it splays these tires out, or the wheels out, and it won't roll, because the clearance on all transformers are basically like paper thin, but like it just makes the clearance with the feet untabbed. But if you tab them in, it splays it out and it won't roll, it'll drag bottom. Kind of like that Transformers RID Transformers Robot in Disguise Sideswipe from years ago, from the follow-up cartoon to Transformers Prime. Like if you had that chest plate underneath, it was lower than the wheels. So you actually have to like take it off for it to roll. Anyway, but you untab those and you just kind of squeeze it. It'll roll. Not that I'm keeping this in alt mode or vrooming it or anything. Unfortunately, my youngest son is older than that at this point, but he still rocks Marvel Legends. So what are you gonna do? Aesthetically, starting with this guy. It's okay. It's very stylized. It's fine. It's, I don't hate it. I don't know what I would expect a Cybertronian mode Sunstreaker to look like. I mean, it's good. It's, there's the bottom. It's, what are you gonna do? It looks good. It doesn't have any, nothing sacrificed in this mode. This mode is solid. It's good, except for these hinges on the sides. It's fine. I have no complaints. I don't even complain about the hinges, really. You can see those hinges too, but so what? It's a space car. Space cars can look whatever you want them to look like. This guy looks just pretty tight. I mean, except for this. I mean, the alt mode, I should say, itself is solid. Yeah, I have no complaints. It's they even managed to accomplish something that the Optimus Prime did, and they managed to get the hands to tuck in. Those hands are gone. I don't have a comparison for this. I guess the closest thing I have comparison is the Combiner Wars one. I have the I guess if I was gonna, I don't know, that's what it compares to the Combiner Wars. I mean, I'm not gonna ever. This thing is just, whatever. I'm not even sure what I'm doing with my Combiner Wars figures at this point. But, so that's that. Compare this one, I have the original, which took me about 45 minutes to find because I'm rearranging my display space, and it's I have a lot of Transformers in totes and boxes, and digging through it, and it didn't even end up being in a box. It ended up being one of my old shelf units in a closet. So anyway, so there he is. They're pretty close. I mean, they got the looks. They're I like this one better overall, even though this one does what it's supposed to. He's got the Optimus Prime hands in the back that the Gamers Edition Optimus Prime has. It has the same look. I wonder if that's what they took as a cue to be able to get away with that. I don't know. I don't care. But yeah, yeah, I like them. Now, these guys, they have weapons. This guy has his, I don't know what they call it in the game. It's been so long since I played that game. And he just kind of tabs in the top here. Like all the guns, you know, that actually looks pretty good, you know. And then this guy has these, you know, twin blaster things, and they plug in like this with this little piece, that little doodad piece sticking over the top, which I kind of dig that. Kind of makes it look more like, I don't know, I just like it. Looks more cohesive. So that's what that looks like, and I like both of those looks. This is a much more cohesive, like integrated look in my opinion. This is kind of like a gun stuck on his roof, which, you know, that's pretty standard fare for any storage. I actually do managed to have the gun for this. This is the Path Blaster. The directions say to stick it on like this, but that's not going to work. So I think the instructions say, someone told me that. So I stick it on like that. It's got this big old cannon on the side, and that's what that looks like. This guy, I use this for a different figure, and you'll see that in a little bit when I do comparisons in bot mode. Oh, that kind of comes undone. That's not you know. All right, and then you can, if you want, you can stick it on the roof, which that looks ridiculous. But yeah, I definitely, like, this will probably be the alt mode on the shelf next to the Sideswipe. I probably won't, unless they have like a 2-for-1 deal at Christmas time. I did it this past year for the figures, which was a bonanza for figures I was on the fence about. Unless this is in a 2-for-1, I probably won't get another one for alt mode. I probably just, you know, I don't need alt modes for everything. Just, you know, figures that I like that I don't want to get rid of, that I actually have a better version of that. Anyway, that's what those will end up in alt modes. So that's that. I will get these guys in robot mode, and we'll take a look at them. We'll do some comparisons. I'll do some complaining, and yeah, we're good. And I'm back, and we're in bot mode. All right, let's take a look at these guys. Take a look at him first. He's looks good. I like it. I mean, there's no. It's got a little bit of waffling going on, hollow bits. I mean, I don't think we're ever gonna get away from that with Hasbro from, you know, moving forward. And, you know, it's just you gotta accept, right? Yeah, accept the limitations of a multi-billion-dollar company. Anyway, but really, I mean, there isn't, aside from that, I mean, this figure's pretty solid, pretty complete as far as, like, you know, design-wise. Like, I mean, you got, okay, let's start with the head. It does what it's supposed to do. It's got a very G1-ish / Cybertronian type head. I mean, he can only, because of the shoulder pads, he can only do that, which is, I mean, I'm not expecting a lot from Sideswipe. We just kind of, you know, less than 90 degrees at the elbows. He does, you know, got waist articulation, very nice. You know, does that. His knees, it's 90 degrees, but with the footums and everything, it's not. With his hiking boots, it's not. You're not gonna get he's not gonna. I know everyone's doing the Iron Man pose these days. If I can get the guy just to do the genuflect, and almost, it's awkward as F, but you know, I mean, I guess you can technically do the if you pull that panel up. It's fine. It's not a criticism. It's just funny. His kibble's pretty under control too. He's got, you know, these bits that they unfold in the transformation, but it all like kind of like collapses down. Something that I know that the classics Optimus Prime, he's got. You know, I wasn't gonna get him, but hold on, I'll be right back. He's right behind me. He's got to get up, stand. Okay, I gotta get up. Yeah, the classics Prime. I got him on discount somewhere because I got him at a flea market for like $10 because he's missing that weather vane weapon that they're always missing. But he's got the Combiner Wars weapons, but they got this kibble that they can never figure out what to do with it. So which is an amazing disappointment to me because I would have been happy with this Optimus Prime. I would probably, you know, anyway, so. Yeah, and he's got like this kibble here, but it like covers down, and it's not really covering anything because it's a pretty solid, you know, solidly designed figure, and you can get the cover down like that. There's no ankle tilt. Whoa! Take that back. I was just messing with this. I didn't see it. Oh, this is a dope figure. I'm gonna go out and say this figure. Yeah, get this guy. If you need a Cybertron Sideswipe, Sunstreaker, get this guy because I didn't realize so like he does, yeah, my bad. Yeah, cool. It's a great figure. Fantastic figure. I love it. I'm going to spoon with him tonight. And my wife's going to make me go lay on the couch. He has his weapons, and this bit's got to be on the inside of his hand because it won't go on the other way. You got these little stubby twin blaster things, which is, you know, it's fine. I mean, they're just a little stubby. I wish there was like one barrel or just a little bit longer. It's an aesthetic thing. It's my brain, you know, saying it's computing something wrong, and it's a me thing for that. But yeah. So he's great. Yeah, I like him. I like him a lot. Pretty pleased. And Sideswipe. He's all right. Overview, right? Let's try to get some kind of semblance of a process here. Not terrible. I mean, is it better than the original one? Yeah, it's better than the original one. He's got that little bit of like hollowness back here going on. I think I transformed him right. Yeah, I did. Yeah, because it all plugs in. Yeah. So he's got that going. That's not the biggest deal. I mean, I guess he wouldn't be Cybertron and Sideswipe without some kind of hollow cavity. At least it's not up front. Yeah, but he's got great articulation in the arms. I mean, more than you would want. I mean, if you could, I love that because you could do the holding the gun, like the gun up type of thing pose, which I love, like for a static action type stance. The legs are do with the legs, you know. Got this with ball joints. I think this one's got ball joints. No, this one's hinge swivel. This one's hinge swivel. Oh my god. All right. Anyway, is that right? Yeah, I'm saying that right. It's a hinge swivel pins. This has got ball joints. Yeah, I have something to say about the construction on this guy, but I'll save that because I think it's a running theme with this line, with this, like the Gamer Edition line. Yeah, not too bad though. I mean, not too bad. He looks a lot more like the animation model for sure. The feet are rough. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, everyone, you knew that going in. But I was looking at these a few minutes before I, got with this segment, and someone should make Matrix Studios, Matrix Workshop, Ratchet Studios. One of those. they did a whole bunch of stuff for the Siege line. That's why I know their names, because I spent a lot of money upgrading my Siege figures. Anyway, you can get something that plugs into these holes that just kind of like fills in this thing to make it look like a foot, like a cohesive foot. Because what I like about it is he's got the heels that stick out real far, so your guy's not gonna like fall backward. I appreciate that, because how many figures, that Megatron figure, the Siege Megatron, it's such, I hate that you have to like mistransform it to get him to stand correctly. You just don't click the heels up all the way. Yeah, but he's a good figure. I like him a lot. I like him a lot. You know, got the hollowness there too. I mean, I think that's just moving forward. That's just going to be how they're going to do business. Does he have ankle? No, he doesn't have any ankle tilt. He's got like kind of like the. He's good. He's a solid figure. You can. I mean, not as this outclasses this. Sunstreaker definitely outclasses this guy, but yeah, he comes with his weapon. Now he has the gimmick. He can't hold his weapon with his hands, but he's got this gimmick where he kind of. And this is like really tight on this one. There you go. And then you kind of plug this guy in. Hold on, is that right? Yeah. And he's got the gun arm going on. So you can do, that's why I like the over articulation, but you can do that. But, and like all the characters from the video games do this. This doesn't like to stay in. But and they carry that over. That's a theme, kind of the weapon thing is kind of a thing they carry over to Transformers Prime. The Transformers Prime, the weapons like transform out of their arms, which I think is cool. And I know the Bayverse, you know, did that too. And that's probably where they got it from. Cause that's, yeah, it's probably where they got it from. Anyway, so I don't have a comparison for him. I do, but it's not. Anyway, here's the original figure. This is obviously a redo of the, he's a redo of this guy, who's like really loose as F. Gotta tell you, like that's, but it's, I mean, what do you want? It's a 12-year-old figure, or no, geez, 13, 14 years old at this point. But so he's a retool of this guy. So I mean, but yeah, this is a better figure, all around better. It's what I was looking for in this figure, is to get a decent version of this. Not this is a terrible figure. He's got that cavity right there, which they could have done better. Oh shit! Did I just break it? Nope, nope. Just popped the thing off. He lost his bloody head. Like the worst English accent ever. Yeah, so, oh, one other thing I want to point, can you see it in the thing? You really can't see it. His eyes pop. He's got, like, they use good paint on these eyes. Like, I feel like it's like a difficult thing for them to make it so that, like, the eyes feel like they're alive. Does this thing have storage for this? Oh, yeah, it does. He does. That's what this is. Okay. There you go. Just kind of stick that in his back. An Optimus Prime, in the Optimus Prime, you stick it up his ass. No shit. Yeah, so we'll compare them to their Earth modes. Although technically, this is the Siege Sideswipe. I guess I somehow missed the Earthrise Sideswipe. I mean, it's fine. This is close enough. I think it's essentially the same. There's that guy. Then I have the much sought after Sunstreaker. Yeah, so that's how those guys look together. You know, yeah, I like it a lot. I think that works. This Bumblebee, this is the studio series from the Bumblebee movie. This concept art, but Bumblebee figures run small, like run smaller. That's why he's kind of like, he's short, like a head shorter than him, and maybe it's a little bit shorter than him. But yeah, so it's one of my criticisms. I'm not sure why they do that, but yeah, I got some more comparisons. Just hold on a minute. This is how they look with the Gamer Edition Optimus Prime and Megatron. if you're unfortunate enough to have that Megatron. The Optimus Prime, I've been real harsh on it. It's a decent enough figure. The Megatron's just terrible. It's just terrible. But anyway, yeah, that's how those look. Here's how they look with yeah, with better figures, with better Megatron and Optimus Prime. This is an oversized KO of the original War for Cybertron Optimus, and that's the gun that this Sideswipe came with, because the gun that he comes with is actually kind of bad. But his eyes pop too, by the way. And this is the Planet X Megatron. And yeah, I haven't replaced any of the screw. I have all that stuff. I just haven't done it yet until I get him to where I want him permanently, which isn't yet. But yes, that's what you want. That's it right there. And if this guy's hard to find, if you don't have him anymore, you can probably still get this one. This is the Planet X Fall of Cybertron Optimus Prime. Yeah. Yeah, that's what's up right there. Yeah. That's crazy. That's cray-cray. And if you're not a fan of that look for your Optimus, I got this guy to the side. I got the Siege Optimus handy. And I'm gonna grab the Megatron real quick. Real quick. So if this is, or what you got going on, like if you don't have access to the, obviously the Megatron, he clears out for a while, but like when I talk about mistransformation, like if you click this all the way up, he won't stand. He'll just fall over. Like so if you just, it's a hard click, so he'll maintain. But if you do that, he's fine. Yeah, that looks good too. I don't care what you say. If that's your jam, then yeah, be about it. Be about it. All right, I got a couple more comparisons coming up. I got some shifting around to do. I'll be right back. All right, and here we've got Sideswipe and Sunstreaker with kind of the other like pre-Earth Cybertronian versions of figures. And these will more or less be on like the same shelf. And I'm gonna mix and match. I'll just pick what I like. We got the Siege bots here. You can see what I mean, like by the Bumblebee. The Bumblebee line, it skews shorter than the other ones. Like, I mean, Wheeljack's real short. Ratchet's real short. I mean, if he wasn't if him and Ironhide were an inch taller, I wouldn't even think about trying to get better versions of them, because I love this design. I mean, I really do. This is great, except it's short. And there's an oversized one, but he's MP scale. So he's actually way too big, he's like 9 inches, which is a bummer. I got the Siege Ironhide here, which I really like. And going forward, he's going to be my, Cybertronian Ironhide. He's heightened though. He's got an upgrade kit. He's got the gap fillers, and then he's also got these pieces here are 3D printed, and they're basically their leg extensions, make them a little taller. And same here with the Smokescreen. So that's the only reason why Smokescreen and Sideswipe aren't the same height. But so that's what that's going to look like. This is the Planet X Ultra Magnus. I don't know if I'm going to go with him on the main shelf, or I'll sort of swap out with if I'm going to go with him, or I'm going to go with this guy here. So I think that looks more natural, to be fair. That's the Siege Ultra Magnus. I really like them. I'm going on my Earth shelf. I'm going with the Earthrise Ultra Magnus. I passed on the Studio Series version, although that thing is technically fantastic. It's too big for me. That guy's hulking, and I like this scale better. But all right, let me collect myself, and then yeah, we'll sort out my feelings. You know, I bought these on the way home from work yesterday. It would have been Monday the 24th. I didn't feel good coming home. I had a bad headache. I had to stop at Walmart. It's Walmart in Streetsboro, Ohio. If you know, you know where it is. Anyway, they had these, and they never have anything good. I've been waiting for Beachcomber. I haven't seen Beachcomber in the store. I'm waiting for Gears. I haven't seen Gears in the store. That being said, I grabbed these. I had some cash on me, little off the books purchase, so to speak, and I didn't expect to like them. To be fair, especially this guy. Gamer. I have a History Gamer Edition. I generally don't like what they have to offer. I think their Megatron is dog shit. Is straight up dog shit. It's I think the Optimus is a serviceable figure. And I would probably like it better if I already didn't have an upgraded KO, upsized KO that just took the original 2010 figure and just scaled it up 50% and made it a Voyager. I think that had I had that figure, or had the Planet X, which is obviously it's a premium figure. It was like about $125 5 or 6 years ago. If I didn't have either one of those, I probably would have been fine with it, but I did, and it's the space I was competing in, and I didn't like it. And I was disappointed more than anything that they could have made a much better figure, and they didn't. And I'm fairly convinced that the Gamer Edition, for the Studio Series Gamer Edition, is the line they're making up money on. They put money into this and design work and sculpt and everything, and they're making it up on the back end with these figures. I'm pretty convinced. Because you got some Studio Series that just knock it out of the park. Just insanely good. I'm going to point to I'll point to that Brawn figure. It's fantastic. That Studio Series 86 Brawn is just a beautiful figure. A lot of figures. Obviously, that Ultra Magnus is awesome. I think that, so they put money into those figures just with paint and just, love and dedication. And these figures, I feel like they cut corners. Now, this one, like, you could point to the feet. Like, these feet are terrible, but that's a 5mm port right there. And I'm sure Ratchet Studios or Matrix Workshop will make a piece that just plugs into that and then just takes up that space, makes it look good, and it'll be fine. I'll probably get that just, and I'll be good with that. I'll be good with that. I'll just, I don't mind upgrading a figure to get what I want. I probably spent $100 some on upgrade kits for the Siege line figures. And I'm happy with the upgrade kits. Don't get me wrong, I just am. But anyway, yeah, so I'm pretty happy to be wrong about these figures. I really am. I'll give credit where credit's due. I like them. I like them a lot. We got the B line. Obviously, they skew smaller, but that's okay. It's fine. We're not. It's gonna be a bottom shelf situation. I feel like my Cybertron versions of all my figures will be like on a bottom shelf. I don't see any way around that. And I'm fine with that. But yeah, so it should be good. Yeah, I'm good, happy. Get these if you can get them. If you want them, get them. Don't be afraid. Yeah, they're fantastic. Okay, bye.